In the middle of a sunny African savanna, where tall grass swayed like green waves and zebras argued about who had the best stripes, lived a proud young warthog named Boko. Boko was small, very small. Some animals even called him Pocket Warthog, which he pretended not to hear. One day, Boko discovered something that changed his life. He found a huge wooden chair, a human safari chair that had fallen off a jeep. It was tall, shiny, and had armrests big enough for him to nap on. Boko gasped. "This," he whispered, "this is a king's chair." He climbed onto it, after 3 attempts and 1 embarrassing slip. Once he finally sat, he puffed his chest, lifted his chin, and announced, "I, Boko the Great, am now king of the savannah." The animals gathered. The meerkat squinted. "Since when?" "Since I have this giant chair," Boko declared. "Look at it. It's huge. Only a king sits in something this grand." The smaller animals played along, for fun, mostly. Boko demanded royal things. "Bring me snacks. Shade me from the sun. Fan me with leaves." Then one afternoon, a dust storm rolled in. The sky darkened. The trees swayed. The soil whirled into spirals. The animals began to panic. Everyone scrambled to safety. Everyone except Boko. He was stuck on his giant chair, which had gotten wedged on uneven ground. The ground tilted. This is bad," Boko squeaked. And then, whoosh! The giant chair tipped over with a dramatic thud, landing Boko upside down with his legs flailing like a confused beetle. Nala dug her claws into the sand and pushed against the heavy chair with all her tiny cub strength. A tortoise named Juma waddled over, slowly but determined. "I'll help eventually." Together, they pulled him free and dragged him into a sheltered cave. When the storm finally passed and the world became calm again, Boko stared at the animals who saved him. "You helped me even after I demanded fans and snacks?" Nala flicked her tail. "Of course we did, because we're friends, and because," the flamingo finished for her, "no giant chair makes you a king." The tortoise finally reached the end of his sentence. "Only your heart does." Boko sighed and gave the giant chair a small kick. "Fine. Lesson learned. I'll stop acting like a royal zucchini." "Did you mean royal meerkat?" asked an actual meerkat. "No," Boko said. "Zucchini fits." I felt very green and useless. Everyone laughed until tears came out, even the buffalo, who insisted it was just dust in his eye. From that day on, Boko didn't sit on anything fancy. He didn't need to, because he learned something far more important. A big chair might lift you up, but kindness is what makes others look up to you.